If you are a car lover, then the name of Lamborghini will definitely be included in your list of favorite cars. This car made by Italy's car company will be seen in the garage of many rich people today. How from being a prisoner to being insulted by the owner of Ferrari Company Enzo Ferrari, this man proved that how to answer your insult with your success. You know about Lamborghini that the more luxurious the sports car looks, the higher its price, but there will be very few people who know about the unique journey of the man who made this car. Ferrari Lamborghini, owner of Lamborghini Company, made himself a car company to take revenge from Enzo Ferrari, owner of Ferrari Company, which is one of the world's largest sports car making companies today. Today, you must know how popular Lamborghini is all over the world, but today I will tell you about the unique journey of Ferrari Lamborghini, the person who made it along with the beginning of Lamborghini. This story begins on April 28, 1916 when Ferrari Lamborghini was born in Renizzo, a city in Italy. His father's name was Antonio Lamborghini, who used to take care of his family by cultivating grapes to make wine. Ferrari Lamborghini had a lot of interest in mechanical things since childhood. Apart from this, he was also very fond of cars. In his free time, he used to repair tractors and other equipment used in his fields. Ferrari later studied in this field to give a new direction to his interest. After completing his engineering, he never looked back to work in agriculture. Along with cars, he was very fond of repairing them, and later, to fulfill this hobby, he started working in a company named Cavaliere Righi, which used to maintain Italy's army machines. He did a good job for a long time in the Cavaliere Righi company. After maintaining army vehicles for a short time in this company, Ferrari joined the Italian Royal Air Force in World War II and remained in the Air Force as a mechanic. After a long war, when an area of Italy surrendered, then Ferrari Lamborghini's posting was at that place and the entire area came under German occupation. After the German occupation, everything was fine in the beginning, but later all the Italians living there were made prisoners, including Ferrari Lamborghini. You all must know that how the people who were made prisoners during the World War were kept and how they were treated. Ferrari also had to go through all these situations, but he did not stop showing his mechanical skills there as well, and while being a prisoner, he solved many other problems along with fixing the vehicles of the German army. Seeing this behavior of his, he was released in a few years, but that time was very difficult for Ferrari Lamborghini because his first wife Clelia died at the same time after giving birth to their child. To get out of all these things, he made you busy in work. At that time he used to fix the vehicles before the war. Used to work, but one day suddenly Ferrari got a letter from his father, and in that he told Ferrari that he needs a tractor for his fields. This letter from Ferrari's father changed his whole life, because from here he got the idea that how he can help people as well as start his own business by making machines used in agriculture. It is very easy to think it seems to work, but it was not so easy to start because they needed the best equipment to start it. After thinking a lot, one day Ferrari got the idea that why a new tractor should be made by using military vehicles left at the time of war, and working on this thought, he prepared such a tractor, which could only use diesel because of the expensive petrol, but could be run, and while working slowly, Ferrari opened his own company Lamborghini Trattori. His father sold all his property and gave money to Ferrari, which he used to further his business. Ferrari used to understand the time and situation very well and started working day and night to make everything normal. You must have heard that the hard work put in any work never goes waste. Same thing happened with Ferrari. Due to his hard work and dedication, his tractor-making company became famous all over Italy in no time. Business started running even better, due to which a lot of money started coming in. Now you used this money to buy your most favorite thing, and that was car. From the beginning, Ferrari was fond of sports car and luxurious cars, due to which he included many cool vehicles from Mercedes to Maserati and Alfa Romeo in his garage. Even after being the owner of a company and a big businessman, he never stopped showing you his mechanical skills. If ever there was a fault in any of his cars, he would fix them himself. After all this, he decided to include Ferrari in his car collection, and his decision proved to be the turning point of his life. With this decision, Lamborghini was also started. When Ferrari bought Ferrari's 250 GT, he found the biggest problem with that car. The biggest problem in Ferrari's car was its clutch. When Ferrari opened it, he was surprised because it was the same clutch that he used in tractors. Ferrari reached out to Ferrari's founder Enzo Ferrari with this complaint. It is obvious that if someone comes to the owner of such a big company and says that the parts of your car are bad or your car is bad, then in that situation that person can do only two things: either after hearing the mistake of his model, he will correct it, or after hearing that, he will consider it as an insult to himself and will get angry on the person in front. And Enzo Ferrari also did the same thing. He got angry on Ferrari. Enzo furiously replied to Ferrari that the fault is not of the clutch but of the person driving the car. How can a person driving a tractor like you understand a luxurious car like Ferrari? Ferrari was touched by Enzo's words, and tying this thing in his heart, Ferrari set off on a new journey. After listening to Enzo Ferrari, Ferrari decided that now he will show the world what a real sports car looks like. Only one thing started running in his mind: to make world's best racing car in any case. To achieve this position, he opened another company named Lamborghini, in which car manufacturers were hired, and in this he also hired 3 old Ferrari workers. Ferrari first started designing the car because he knew what kind of car he wanted. After a few months of hard work, he prepared his first racing car, which he named Lamborghini 350 GT, V12 engine, 5-speed AA transmission, 4-wheel disc brakes, 4-wheel suspension were kept in this car. This Lamborghini car was first placed in the Turin Motor Show, which was praised by many people. With this, Ferrari also showed Enzo Ferrari that he is not just a farmer or man driving a tractor, but also a mechanical expert who can do anything. Time went on slowly and Lamborghini's passion fell in the car market, especially in sports cars, because people liked its design very much. Looking at the popular demand of Lamborghini, 2 more models were released in 1966, in which one model was named Lamborghini 400 GT and the other more P400. Both these models of Lamborghini also started trending in the market, and after some time more P400 car also came to be known as supercar, whose engine was much better than any high-performance car. Due to this failure, Lamborghini more than one model started landing in the market, in which all the vehicles like Espada, Ilera, Urco are included. Gradually, Lamborghini became a very big brand, in which at one time it also became the most selling car brand. But there came a time when this company had to see a lot of crisis. In 1973, there was a worldwide economic recession and the price of oil increased significantly, so it had a bad effect on the sales of cars, because the highest pre-order of cars was of Lamborghini car, and the company had to go through many difficulties due to not being able to buy. After Ferrari decided to sell it, Lamborghini changed many owners till 1998. In 1998, it came to the Volkswagen Group and Volkswagen placed it in the Audi division. After coming to Volkswagen, this company made new records many times, where at one time this car company was on the verge of closure, whereas today it is continuously increasing its profits. In 2016, it also broke all the previous records, and there was a tremendous boom in the car market, due to which it has now become the first choice of many people all over the world.